My name is Caden Chabot, and I am currently in my third year of the computer science co-op program at the U of M, and I just finished my first work term as a software developer at Priceline.com. I started taking computer science with Mr. Walks in grade 10, and I continued on with IB computer science until I graduated in 2017. When I first started computer science in high school, I didn't really know much about it at all. I was just into science and tech, so I figured I would give it a try. As soon as I started taking it, I really loved it, and by grade 11 or 12, I knew for sure that I would be taking computer science in university and that I wanted to pursue a career in software development. I'm sure you've heard a lot about how many opportunities there are in computer science, how the field is always growing, how good of an industry it is to be in, how much money there is to be made. And that's all true. But I just wanted to talk about something that I've noticed recently in this time of crisis in the world. And that is how adaptable this industry is and how easy it is to work from home. My last work term at Priceline, as soon as COVID started making its way into Canada, everyone brought our equipment home and we started working remotely full time. The transition was seamless. We were able to collaborate and everything moved on as it would have, as if we were at work. And it was nice just to be able to work from home and feel safe in this time and keep my family safe, stay isolated. So that was all awesome. But it also showed me just how well working from home could work occasionally. Maybe you don't feel good one day. You could easily just message your team on Slack and say, I'm going to take the day at home, and everything would work as if you were in the office. And also just full-on remote jobs are entirely possible in this industry. So there's lots of different opportunities depending on what you're looking for. Studying computer science in high school is probably the best decision I've ever made. Without it, I probably would have gone into engineering and I would have either wasted some time and money pursuing that until I discovered what I wanted to do, or maybe I never would have discovered my passion for computer science. This class, especially in IB, prepared me so well for university. The first two computer science courses were so easy, and even second year, object-oriented programming, data structures and algorithms, and programming practices barely taught me anything that Mr. Walks didn't. So it was a really nice adjustment to university, being able to focus on my other classes and just more focusing on the transition to university while already knowing most of the content that I was learning in my field. This is my desk at Priceline. You can't really see it here, but it's an open office, so the whole team is in this area. There's no cubicles or anything. Makes it very easy to collaborate and also just to hang out. There's always something going on in the office. This is a standing desk as well, which is very nice to be able to switch between sitting and standing. And as you can see, have the MacBook Pro here, and then a dock with the monitors. So if you're going to a meeting or you're going to someone else's desk, you can just unplug from the dock, grab your machine, you have everything you need, and then when you're at your desk, you can plug it in to charge and to the displays when you need to get some real work done. This here is the lunchroom, ping pong table, foosball table. There's a snack wall that I'll show you in a second. There's whiteboards. There's an old arcade machine, a view of the whole city, and there's fridges that are stocked and you can take whatever snacks or drinks you want from them. Here's that snack wall, so you have an app on your phone. Everything's completely free. You just scan it so that they know what they have and what they don't have, what they need to restock. Here is the big meeting room called the penthouse. All of the big meetings take place in here. You have a view of the whole city. Very nice. Here is the view from that room with an ultra-wide lens. As you can see, we have the Human Rights Museum, the Forks, the Gold Eyes Park, everything. And here is the building. We were on the 26th floor. This was my setup when I was working from home. So that was with my work laptop and then my monitors. I threw this together in the living room to stay separated from my gaming setup, which I'll show you in a sec, just to still keep that work-life balance because it's a lot harder when you're working from home. And here is that gaming setup and what I will be using for my online classes this summer, most likely. So the biggest piece of advice I could give you would be to pay attention in Mr. Walk's class. Try as hard as you can on all the assignments. Really make your final project something that you can be proud of, and make sure you take the time to fully understand everything that you're doing. Anything you learn now makes your university life way easier, as I said before, and it'll really give you a strong foundation in computer science. Also, feel free to learn things on your own outside of school, to make projects on your own, learn a different language, make a project in a different language, make a website. Anything like that will put you so far ahead of other students when it comes time to apply for co-op or for jobs. And especially right now with the situation in the world, it's the perfect time to develop some skills on the side. Some more important advice I have from my experience with my classmates going into university is to not give up. Some of them gave up on computer science in the first or second year of university, and the main reason I saw with them was a class being too hard, particularly some math courses. There are a couple hard math courses, but if you really want something, you can achieve it. You just have to try hard. All university is just seeing how dedicated you are, how hard you're willing to try to learn the material. As Mr. Walks told me one time, school is such a small part of your life. If you have to suffer through some of it to get the career you want, it's definitely worth it. So just stick with those courses, ask for help, go to prof's office hours, get some help from friends, get a tutor, do some online self-learning, whatever you have to do, just get through it. Once you get through those first few math courses, everything gets a lot easier, everything gets a lot more fun and a lot more focused on computer science. You get to branch out into whatever field you want. So just stick with it and you'll definitely get to where you want to be. So that's all I have to say for today. Thank you, Mr. Walks, for asking me to do this video, and thank you to everyone for listening. And if anyone wants any further advice or help with anything, feel free to reach out to me. I will get Mr. Walks to give you my info. Thank you.